Happy Friday, pre-K friends. It's craft time with Miss Jen. Today, we're gonna make rattle drums. These are the materials that you need. We need construction paper, a glue stick, a pencil, something to punch holes with, scissors, and in your packet, you received a piece of cardboard that has a circle drawn on it, a large popsicle stick, a piece of yarn, and 2 buttons. Okay. So the first step in making our rattle drum is to cut out the circle from the piece of cardboard. Cardboard is kind of hard to cut, so you might need your adult to help you cut this out. So I'm going to cut right on that black line. Round and round I go. Almost there. Cut out a circle. We know it's a circle because it's nice and round. Okay, so this is scrap. This can go in the garbage can. All right, the next step is going to be to trace 2 circles onto our construction paper. So we're going to lay the construction paper in front of us, put the circle on it, and then you're going to take your pencil and trace around the circle. You want to hold your pencil against the outside of the piece of cardboard circle. Okay, that's 1 and 2. All right, now I have 2 circles drawn on my construction paper. The next step is to cut the circles out. Ooh. Again, you're going to cut right along that line. Now parents, you might want to have your child trace the circles with like a black marker or a crayon so that the line is thicker for them to cut on. A wider line is easier for children to follow. But if you don't have one, that's fine. Just use your pencil. So I'm still going to keep this because I like to be responsible with my materials, and I can still use this for something else. There's some paper left there. Alright, so now we should have 3 circles. You should have 2 circles cut out of your construction paper and 1 cut out of your cardboard. How many circles does that make altogether? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3. We have 3 circles. The next step, we are going to glue our popsicle stick onto our piece of cardboard. So you need your glue stick. And I'm going to put the glue, I'm going to try to find a nice flat part of it, which end. I'm going to put my glue on there. Usually we just use a little bit of glue, but we want to make sure it sticks. So go ahead and put a lot of glue on there. And we're just gluing the end to the piece of cardboard. You'll want to hold it on there for a few seconds to make sure it sticks. Alright, I think that's good. I'll just be careful with it as we move along. I'm going to put my lid back on my glue stick so it doesn't dry out. Listen for the snap. I heard it. Okay. The next step is going to be to glue our circles onto the rattle drum. onto the rattle drum or the piece of cardboard. Okay, so I'm going to open my glue stick back up. And again, you're going to put lots of glue on here. We're going to go all the way around the outside of the circle and get the whole inside too. Okay, that's one side. Okay, take your fingers and smooth it out so it sticks. Now while you're doing this at home, you might want to glue the stick on and then put it aside for a little while and let it dry and then come back. That way it's nice and sturdy before you try to do the rest of the project. Okay. Now we have a green circle on one side, we have to put it on the other side. Now that I've glued both of my circles onto the cardboard, I am done with my glue this time. So I'm going to put the lid on, listen for the snap. There we go, all done. Alright, now this next part is kind of difficult because you got to have a lot of fine motor strength here. So parents, you might have to do this part. Now I do have a hole punch. You could use a pen to punch a hole through the cardboard. Just look around, see what you have. Maybe you could poke a hole through. So I think this is going to work, hopefully. So when we punch the hole, we don't want to be too close to the edge because we don't want the hole to rip. So I'm going to go in probably about an inch. Squeeze real hard. Okay, I heard it. It went all the way through. All right, so we have to do one on this side and then one on this side. Okay, so I have two holes punched into my rattle drum, one here and one here. They do have to be on the sides. They can't be at the top anywhere. All right. Next step is I'm going to take my string and I'm going to cut it in half. I'm going to put one to the side for now. I'm going to put the string through the hole on the button. I'm going to try to. This can be tricky because the yarn likes to fray. So if it's fraying on you, you can use something to push it through the hole. Ooh, okay, I got it. All right, now you want to do it so that the button is in the middle of the yarn when you fold it in half. You're going to put one end of the string through one of the holes, and then you're going to tie it. You want the string or the button to hang probably about an inch, 2 inches down from the rattle drum. I'm going to tie a knot here. It doesn't have to be perfect. If it's more than an inch or 2 inches, that's fine. Okay, I am going to double knot it here, just so it's nice and secure. Alright, now I am going to just cut off the extra yarn that's beyond the knot. Okay, So when you have one side done, it should hang like that. All right, now we got to do the other side. So we have to get the string through the hole on the button, in the button. I'm gonna have to use my pencil again here. My yarn is fraying on me. Let's see if I can get that now. I'll just try the other side. Let's see. It's a little tricky this morning. Ah, there we go. Got it through. Gotta have patience. All right, so this piece of yarn is gonna go through the other side, the other hole. I'm gonna find where I wanna tie my knot. Okay, I'm going to cut off the excess yarn at the end. And our rattle drum is done. This is how you play it. You spin it in your hand. Alright, so if you want to, you have stickers or crayons or markers at your home, you can add more decoration to this. Write your name on the back of it so we know who it belongs to. Have fun making your rattle drums.